Women are not supposed to be speaking in churches, and women are not supposed to be taking authority roles.
Why are people leaving the churches in droves for 500, Alex? That's right. By the year 2070, Christianity may be in the minority, and I suspect we have just stumbled upon a clue as to why. When your self-worth hinges on subjugating others, it doesn't elevate you. It merely reveals your necessity for control as a means to forge your identity. You lean into power dynamics, bypassing personal merit and genuine leadership skills instead of just fostering love and true gnosis of God and Jesus. I'm really baffled, by your dichotomy of women, because on one hand you're infantilizing us, yet on the other hand you're burdening us with your insecurities, because apparently, as an adult high-value male, you can't handle them yourself. Now, let's get into your theological bias. First, Jesus didn't know Paul or Timothy, and Paul certainly did not know the author of Timothy because it was penned in the 2nd century and Paul died in the 60s. So that math doesn't add up, and any scholar worth their weight in scrolls knows those epistles are pseudepigrapha. Paul did write letters that included references for female church leaders like Junia, Phoebe, Priscilla, and then there's Philip's 4 prophesying daughters, and then there's even a 2nd century text called the Acts of Paul and Thecla, since you seem to like 2nd century text so much. But I want to know, are you even familiar with the church history before it was tainted by misogyny? Because you're choosing to silence half of your congregation because for you, eliminating differing opinions is the only way you maintain power. Let's read Galatians 3 verses 28. There was no longer Jew or Greek, there was no longer slave or free, and there was no longer male and female, for all of you are one in Jesus Christ. And that to me sums up why you should stop being so hung up on women reclaiming their rightful place in worship spaces. They belong there. Why are you drawing people into your church with messages of division and hate instead of love for Jesus? You're cherry-picking verses, weaponizing your beliefs, and then use those beliefs to shield you from critique. When in Rome, but just remember, in Rome, differing opinions were enough to get you executed. Let's not let history repeat itself. Whom are you emulating? Is it 2nd century dude named Timothy? Or is it the Roman Empire? Or is it Jesus? Pick one.